Hello, patrons.
Hello. Thanks for being a patron on this Sweepy Friday.
Thank you for being a patron.
You get the special reward of watching a stream almost always at our sleepiest.
Especially today. Nathan is so sleepy he's not even here.
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy I literally woke up 10 minutes ago from a nap that I didn't mean to take for as long as I did.
Mm-hmm. I've just been sleepy, so
Karina was born in the sleepy.
Julia's the only one who's energized.
I just got out of the shower and I'm gonna roast myself. I look exactly like Jordan Pickford, the British goalkeeper. And that's not a compliment.
That's a deeply specific self-roast,
It's
and I'm going to take your word for it.
It's hard to roast yourself when like no one knows what he looks like except you. He could be like incredibly hot. Okay, yeah, you do look exactly. Do you want to like hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, hold on.
I gotta hide my face.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
She got that slick back going. Ready to defend some balls.
Jordan Pickford always yelling some curses at someone.
You
Cracks
should do
me
that
up.
today.
Yeah, you want to be vile today?
No.
Okay.
We're generally sleepy because it's another one of those New York weeks where the sun just hasn't been out. Mm-hmm. And it was out for a good couple days, and I was just like, this is the fucking best. And then ever since then, I have barely made it through a day without just collapsing into bed at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I got my hair cut yesterday. You can't tell because the top is the same, but the back and sides are less insane now. But I went to a new guy, and he's from England and had moved here 3 years ago, and he was joking about like everyone he talked to is always like, oh, you lived in England, it's always gray and rainy there, huh? And he just like gestures out the window and he's like, look at what you got. It's the same.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right, you got our ass. I guess I'll draw.
You should draw.
Is that what we do here?
I haven't seen a mod appear, so I will announce. I'm on top of it this time.
More on top of it than me tweeting every week about our regular streams.
No, well, you still do it is the thing.
I do it, just usually late.
It counts. Last Patreon stream, we announced over an hour late. So
we're professionals.
It's one of the many perks of being a patron.
Yeah.
Yay.
You get to see us at our weakest.
Listen, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Our most pathetic. I said our weakest and most pathetic.
I haven't done any work yet except for some emails.
Ooh,
I know.
Peak performance from Julia.
I know. And then I'm looking forward to this because I'm only going to do light work after this.
Yay! I'm really glad to hear that.
I got to do it for the mental health.
Good. I'm glad.
It was wild.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, I need to do a little work over the weekend to make up for the fact that I kept just like fainting the last 2 days.
Like a Southern Belle onto your fainting couch.
Yeah.
We, Jacob and I babysat this morning. We babysat my niece. For like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was very, very fun and cute.
Yeah,
Aww.
It was really sweet. But she keeps doing this thing where she's like, she has these they're like pretty flat wood shapes. So like a semicircle, like different sizes of semicircles and different colors and yada yada. And then she makes them into like she made a ladybug, she made a bunny, stuff like that. But she kept being like, I want to make a bird. And she goes, I got blue. And then she would go, oh no. And then she would like faint onto the table and she goes, I got the wrong color.
She's just like me for real.
This is like the bit of the entire play session was that she would intentionally get the wrong color and then make the biggest deal about
Yeah,
I love that.
No.
how she got the wrong color.
It's very funny. I also liked when she corrected me because my dad was texting me and she was like, who's that? And I was like, that's Grandpa. He says hello. And she goes, Grandpa doesn't say hello. He says bonjour. And I was like, you're right.
Damn. Okay.
You're right, girl. Okay.
He does do that. That's true, actually.
Oh, I saw Nathan Longs show up in chat. Thank you for posting in the Discord. Almost missed a stream. Got one.
Nathan Longs, how you doing?
Hi, Nathan Longs.
I feel like I haven't seen you in chat in 35 years.
Been 84 years.
But I see you still got videos popping up on the YouTubes.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see them.
Yeah, I still watch them.
Yeah. Excellent content.
But yeah, this is really good, Jacob. This is how I feel too.
Just naked.
Yeah,
Ass up. Sleepy.
I've first of all, let's get you some suggestos.
Oh yeah, please.
I was talking with David last night as we occasionally chat, and I'm doing some long overdue like doctor's appointment management that I put off for an embarrassing long amount of time because everything is hard. So I've had exactly one appointment a week, the past like 3 weeks. And I'm just like, this is not a flex, especially not to David, who just kind of scoffs at me, being like, I'm so exhausted. I keep having to go to the doctor.
I mean, that is exhausting.
A short thing.
But it feels like it's like your whole day. Like, that's the day I go to the doctor. That's how I always think about it.
Yeah, I always do it in the morning, so I always like also have to wake up a little bit earlier, and you're in that wake up early mindset of just like, oh God, I better not stay up late.
But then if you put it later in the day, you're ruined because that's all you can think about is you can't do anything that day because you have a doctor's appointment later.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Somebody said it's Marcil's birthday today.
Oh, really?
From Dungeon Meshi. So I'm going to draw Marcil.
Yippee! Okay. But yeah, and I did some other interesting stuff this week, and then also I was cat sitting last weekend. So I'm at the end of my fucking social battery. Cat sitting counts towards my social battery.
Yeah.
The cats are people.
The cats are people, and I have to commute and essentially like stay over there for at least a day to deal with them. So yeah.
Yep.
And I mentioned this to you, but I forgot if I mentioned it on Monday's stream, but I like kept having nosebleeds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
While I was just walking around.
Like a damn anime protagonist.
Yeah, I'm just like, but I didn't even like see a hot girl. I just saw like that one restaurant we always order from, and I'm like, oh, that's where it is.
You thought about that good food.
Yeah, why is my snot red?
You were thinking about burgers.
Apparently.
You're like, it's like what happens to Jughead if he was an anime protagonist.
Just asexual things. But yeah, so this is my one weekend where I get a little bit of a reprieve because next weekend I'm dog sitting. So I'm just like,
nice.
It never ends.
I sure hope I have energy. Proceeds to fall asleep every day at exactly 4 p.m.
Well, if the sun ever shows its face again,
yeah,
maybe you'll get some energy back.
Every time I see even a glimpse of the sun, it's like it's like I evolve.
Yeah. Well, when we went to record on Monday. It was like super nice. And we went to get coffee, and the guy who runs the shop was just outside soaking it in.
Photosynthesizing.
Yeah. And I was
Real.
like, I feel that though. Like every time it's sunny, at least like coming out of the winter, I'm like, I must be outside.
Yeah, I picked up some new plants for my outdoor planters on the way back from cat sitting last weekend, and the weather was so like sunny and nice on Tuesday that I just set up my entire little like workspace so I could like do my drafting work out there.
That's awesome.
It was great.
What a treat.
Just sit on the ground and I draw in my little book. So
when I was out there last time, it was really nice. And then a metric ton of dirt bikes went by, and then a bunch of people started yelling at each other, and I was like, the sounds of New York.
There is something very special about like the first few warm days of the season where everyone just gets a little extra crazy.
They sure do.
Yeah, everyone's riding their bikes. That's just like normal. We love to see it. Nature is healing.
Yep.
And but then they also are just like getting into fights on the street. They're like, if I'm gonna yell at someone, it needs to be outside because the weather's nice.
Did you know that's like an actual crime statistic? It's that the nicer the weather is, the more crime goes up.
Huh.
Because more people are outside and interacting. So crime is higher in the summer.
I just don't know why you'd want to commit crime on such a nice day.
I mean, what better day to do it?
Well, I'm usually like, sadder and angrier in like the winter time.
But then you stay inside and you don't interact with anyone.
Yeah.
You don't have the energy or the motivation.
If you commit crime on a nice day, then like, you'll be more comfortable while you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you'll be in a better mood.
Maybe I just don't like committing crime.
You won't be as sweaty.
I might just not be a criminal.
Yeah. You won't have to wear like
type.
heavy clothes so you can move faster.
It's a good point. Yeah, you're not weighed down by bulky winter clothes.
Yeah.
By the way, Zappy Armad is here. Hello,
Yay.
Zappy.
Zappy.
Zappy does say the sun comes out and the street in front of my house becomes the Tour de France. And that's very funny. It's very true. Ours becomes like Baby Central.
Baby Central. The baby Coliseum.
Yeah, basically.
Babies are committing crimes.
Those are the statistics.
Yeah.
Why did I sign my ass up to drawing braids?
I don't know.
Braids are like the hardest thing on the planet to draw.
Oh my God. I was just trying to remember how to draw braids, and I was Googling easy braid, how draw, like a fucking maniac.
Braid easy for idiot. Stupid. Can't do it.
Because like there's a way to do it that's just kind of very like, blah. It's like drawing a fucking like Stussy or something, but
it is.
Then I just can never remember what it is.
I mean,
I think
I'm the same. I got the same issue, man.
I think because of working at Dorkly and then Game of Thrones being very popular, I memorized so fast how to shortcut drawing braids.
Oh my God.
Because all the women have braids on that damn show.
That's so true. They do.
You'll have to show us your ways, honestly.
Okay.
It was one of those things where I'm like, my old-fashioned ass, I was like, I refuse to watch a TikTok showing me how it's done. I just need a 1, 2, 3 instructional guide. And then I was just staring them down, and I was like, for some reason, this is not clicking.
Yeah.
I know I'm a visual learner, but for some reason, I cannot parse the simple action of just drawing a zigzag and then drawing the doodads.
It's simply not possible.
I may be stupid.
Now I'm like reconstructing it because they were flying out too crazy. I don't want them to be going that crazy.
No. More work for yourself.
Great.
What are you doing with this braid? Lay it down, girl.
Yeah, where's it going?
Where's it going?
That's how I feel about this. This is another quite a pull, but Jacob and I just saw it in a video. The cover for one of the Tomb Raiders, where she's coming out of the milk.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's like the second Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie. On the cover of it, it looks like she's literally erupting out of like a bowl of milk. The milk is like shooting up around her.
Cradle of Life.
Cradle of Life. Yeah, that's what it's called. Tomb Raider Cradle of Life.
Is it Cradle of Life? Hold on.
I think so.
Cradle of Life. Anyway, I was thinking about it because she, in that milk photo, also has a braid that's doing something that doesn't make sense. Karina, I will link you to it.
Is it the one where the braid is just kind of
What?
gently hanging out on her titty?
It's like floating over her titty.
Yeah. You like taped it there.
Hold on. I will send it to you because it's such a weird image. Nothing really makes sense. Like, how is she splashing out of the water like that?
She's just standing there and the milk is like erupting around her.
There you go. Yeah, it's like she's supposed to be launching up out of the water, but like she's dry entirely.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense.
She's simply not doing that.
The water's just, she's just standing there and the water's going crazy.
The water's like, whoa!
But then also,
I was looking at the other one where she's like, it's the movie poster where she's more poised and the braid is kind of just like, it's always positioned like that, huh? Just over there.
It's hanging out.
She's also splashing in that one, albeit not as extremely.
You're right. She is splashing. Look at her. She's doing like a little tippy tap dance.
Why is the milk always exploding around her?
That's just what happens.
Also, you cannot read the words behind her. She's blocking 90% of those letters.
It says Laura Croft Tom.
Or Tib Rayer.
The E of Life.
The E of Life.
The.
This image just makes me laugh, so I'm going to send it to you. There we go. There you go. Enjoy.
Hope you're ready to laugh.
She's just kind of like peeking from behind a corner with a gun, but coming out of the water. Why is there so much water in this one?
She needs to be less in water at all times, or other liquids. Skin's gonna get wrinkly, girl.
Gonna get pruny.
Make sure you're moisturizing at all times.
Mm-hmm. All
Moisturize
times.
me, Captain.
That's how I feel about my tattoo right now. I'm always moisturizing
it.
You gotta
Itchy.
be. You gotta be doing it.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Olive's over here. She has got her paw over her eyes. She's all curled up. She's like this. She's so cute. What's the character Jacob's drawing from? Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious.
If you're not watching
Dungeon.
it on Netflix, I highly recommend. It's a delight even if you're not like normally an anime person, I feel.
Don't got Netflix? Pirate it.
Yep.
Don't got a pirate ship? Too bad.
Borrow it from your friends.
Yeah.
The pirate ship.
And then pirate it.
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon, more like delightful in Dungeon, am I right?
You are right.
I can't.
Are y'all caught up on it? It's good.
I think we're one episode behind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're close to caught up on it for sure. Which for us is huge.
Yeah, we're really bad at shows.
Wow.
Although we did watch the first episode of Fallout.
Oh.
We did, and that was really good actually.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm a big Fallout fan, so.
we're trying a new thing where we're going to make watching a new show like a weekly thing as though it were airing on TV. Because I think it just makes it more fun and exciting.
Yeah.
When you're just, because we have such a hard time when we're just like, I don't know, what should we put on? We're tired. Maybe we won't put on like the show that requires any thought at all.
Makes it into a ritual.
But then when I'm like, oh shit, it's Wednesday night, Fallout's gonna be on. We gotta catch it. Then I feel like excited about it.
I do appreciate when they do release things weekly. It does add some thrill to my life.
My dull,
yeah,
pathetic life.
Because I mostly try to watch my animes while I'm doing like my exercise bike, but
that's a good
I
idea.
run out of them to
treat.
watch, and then what do I do? Other than watch all the other ones I still have never watched.
You can't do that.
No.
That'd be crazy.
No. But one of my Korean webtoons got an anime adaptation, so I do have something new to watch.
Oh ho ho. Which one?
Viral Hit.
That's the one you told me about. I haven't read it yet though.
So I'm interested to see. I saw that it started. I fell off of it in that it, like after like 100 or so chapters when it was starting to like get really like large scale sort of point in the story.
Yeah.
So I do need to also catch up on the webtoon and see what the fuck is happening with it, because the beginning is just so good. But that was really funny because I found out through David, because one day when it was like when the first trailer for it dropped, David just messaged me, and you know, I didn't see the link in the preview screen, and it just was viral hit anime question mark. I don't even think they sent the trailer. They just said there's a viral hit anime. And I was like, I'm sure there is.
There's a lot of viral hit animes out there.
A lot of them are really popular.
People really like that stuff.
And then they sent the trailer, and I was like, oh, whoa. No way.
No way. Yeah, I saw that they're also putting out a Windbreakers anime.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I really
is
like
that
Windbreakers.
That one's about fight boys and school fight boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
But in a very cute way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's a school that's renowned for having the best fighters, and so the main character wants to go there because he likes to fight, but it turns out that all the kids at the school, the best fighters, do so because they love to protect and help their community. And so they're like beloved in like their community of like old people, and he's like, what the hell, I just want to beat ass. And then he has to like slowly find a reason for fighting. Oh, it's very cute.
How fun.
Yeah. It's a good time. I had sent my parents a text explaining retailing the conversation I had with Clara, where she said that Grandpa doesn't say hi, he says bonjour. And my mom in all caps wrote, "What?" And my dad replied with, "I am shrinking and I lost weight." And I don't know what that meant.
That is some big dad energy.
And my mom just
that.
My mom replied with, "Dad is at a physical right now." I was like, "What?" Dad's on his own thing.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I see. You're just having your own conversation with yourself, Dad.
Bringing in his own energy. That's very funny.
That is a real dad move.
Yep.
To just not acknowledge what anyone else said.
Nope.
Just be like, well, I'm going to say my thing.
He's still texting me.
About how he's shrinking. Help.
Help. I'm getting smaller and smaller like Matt Damon and downsizing.
Apparently the doctor told him to stop eating so much gelato.
Does he eat a lot of gelato?
He loves gelato. My dad's on his own thing right now. He's ignoring the conversation I started and is doing his own stuff.
God bless.
Yeah. Jacob, this is very cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just a little Marcel.
Just a
Energy.
little Marcel. Energy.
Just like I have today, a little energy.
Maybe today you are the one with low mana.
My mana is hella low. You are not wrong.
Only sun can heal it, and yet
where is it? The sun.
where is it, the sun?
Where is it, the sun?
Cute.
Okay, I'm done. Do you want to draw, Julia?
Yeah, I'll draw.
While we're on this this cham.
Drawing suggestions, please.
Please.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for my elbows.
I know. They're wild. Jacob's got wild flying elbows.
I just bump him into everything and everyone. I can't control him.
Yeah, he wrecks my apartment every Monday. It takes me days to clean up the damage, and then by the time I'm done, it's Monday again.
I walk around it like this. And I'm like, hey, Karina, good to see ya.
Like, please. My home.
Do a Fallout.
Hey, do a Fallout.
Ah.
Just do one. Oh no, the explosion.
Whoa.
Fallout from Fallout. My favorite character.
I love Fallout. I like when he falls
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the show Fallout, totally.
Ooh, I see a cardinal.
A cardinal?
My phone
I
is
love
like blowing up,
cardinals.
man.
Is your dad shrinking? He needs help.
Why aren't you helping? His text gets smaller and smaller.
Someone said a goblin stealing the sun, and I'm actually a big fan of that. I don't know what it means yet.
I was more into the person who said ghost truck fan art.
Ghost truck. I'm assuming they meant ghost trick. But that's not what you wrote.
You fucked up. You
up.
said the wrong thing.
Now we're all going to draw ghost trucks.
Ghost truck.
I'm not going to draw that.
I also am not going to draw that.
Should I draw it?
You don't have to.
You have to draw a truck.
Yeah.
I guess she's going to do it. I like how Julia does little mini suggestions.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I will draw it, but I'm going to do it as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah. I was drawing a truck today. Winks. And I'm not doing it again, I'll tell you that much.
It's first and last truck
Yeah.
ever drawn.
I will only draw one more realistic truck a year and maybe 2 cartoonish trucks.
Yeah, but only if they're a character
Yeah.
you like as a truck.
Yeah. Or just something I need to draw for the channel as a truck.
Yeah. But why would you need to do that?
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
So Chill Truck is off the table.
Truck.
He would not be a truck.
No.
He'd be one of them like Dragon Ball cars.
Yeah. Or like
that's fun.
Like a Vespa.
Yeah.
But a Vespa might be too chill. He's not a very chill guy.
He'd be one of them little like Walmart, like, you know, you buy it for your kid, the little monster truck.
Yeah.
I don't know why my immediate association was Walmart. I guess that's because that's a place where you can buy things.
It is.
I was thinking one of those like Japanese box trucks that I love so much.
Oh yeah, those are cute. I was just thinking about how there's artists out there that like what they love to do is just draw like extremely detailed pictures of motorcycles.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God bless them, you know? I'm glad they're out there doing it.
Yeah.
It's good
Everyone
that people are
has
different.
Stuff.
Someone's got to do it.
If everyone was like us, no one would have any pictures of motorcycles.
Someone has to design those motorcycles too, which means they have to draw it first.
Yeah.
That's like off the dome. That's an off the dome motorcycle.
Yeah. But they wouldn't enjoy doing the stuff that we do off the dome.
No,
That's
probably
true.
not. Could you imagine how powerful you must feel if you draw a motorcycle and then later that motorcycle exists? We'll never know that feeling.
I was about to say, that's how I feel whenever we make like a new plush.
That's got to be like a fraction. Like that already feels amazing. And now imagine if it was a motorcycle that people could ride.
We should design a motorcycle. A Drawfee
A
motorcycle.
Drawfee, our most niche product yet.
Can it be like a little moped?
No.
Well, we can design it to be similar to a moped.
Oh, it looks like a moped, but it's got the motor and power of like a real motorcycle.
Is this safe? Is any of this safe?
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Because maybe instead we could just get an existing moped and put like a Drawfee like wrap on it. So that it's like sort of like the Hatsune Miku car.
Yeah, we have to design it from scratch, or otherwise it can't. Yeah. Because it needs to become real and look like our drawing.
Yeah. It's got to have a face on it.
It's got to have a face on it. Otherwise, what's the point?
Like in the movie Cars.
Nathan just replied to the Tomb Raider pictures.
Nathan did?
Yeah. Looking forward to watching the stream bot so I can learn the context. I got this.
Milk.
He'll get it.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He'll get it now.
He gets it.
It's amazing how Nathan's got enough time to comment on Lara Croft exploding out of the milk, but not enough time to be on the bonus stream. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You ever think about how messed up that is?
Constantly.
I think he's like out of town.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Yeah.
For the
as
holidays.
usual.
This dude's got a holiday every other week.
Yeah. Nathan says, tell the patrons I say hi if you want.
We'll
I
think about it.
don't want to.
Chat, do you want us to tell you that Nathan said hi?
Yeah, chat.
I'm leaving it up to you.
Yeah, what's our next move?
Yeah.
I said I don't want to, and then followed it up with a smiley face, and then Nathan sent a smiley face, but he has the setting that automatically turns it into an emoji, so he replied with the slight smile emoji.
It seems like most people wanted to know because they're saying, hi, Nathan.
Well, some people are saying we don't want to know.
Yeah.
No, keep us in suspense.
I feel like if we don't say anything more about it, then everyone has gotten what they wanted.
Yeah. I don't want to hear from Nathan if he can't be bothered to show up.
It's so true.
Someone says Nathan is doing a great job on this stream. I love his artistic journey today.
I'm going to report Nathan to HR.
Yeah.
Is HR me? Who's HR?
HR
Hey, Julia.
is
I
me.
have something to bring to you.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm HR, but I'm wearing like a little mustache.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I say, yes, how can I help you?
Anytime someone in Drawfee wants to report to HR, we do like the Radio Rebel thing where we all stand up and go, I'm HR.
I'm HR. And then we all just report it to each other simultaneously.
Yeah.
None of us have the appropriate tone to be HR people.
Yeah.
No offense if there's
Unfortunately,
any HR people in chat.
we're all too silly.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I always sound like I'm sarcastic, which doesn't help.
Well, the only HR person I've ever had to interact with at work who sounded very condescending at all times, so
Yeah, I think that's part of it.
yeah.
Jacob, I know you well enough that I don't ever really think you sound sarcastic. It's kind of just circled back to sounding a little bit pathetic. So I couldn't handle having you as an HR person. I'm just like, listen to him trying not to sound sarcastic. I scoff.
He should give in to his baser impulses and go full sarcasm mode.
Yeah, I understand. Why does he feel like he needs to hide that from me? Pathetic. Jacob does one thing to me and I burst out laughing. And then he swings his elbows all over my apartment.
Break all of your tchotchkes. This dude looks like he's refereeing a tennis match.
This is just a really nice drawing.
Thank you. I guess he should have sunglasses.
Because he's stealing the sun.
Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah.
Can
He's
you
fine
steal
now.
my
That'll protect
sunshine?
him.
Huh?
He was singing that song.
Singing that song, that Steal My Sunshine song. That's the only
Keep
part of it I
going.
know, though.
Still my sunshine.
Yeah.
And that's why it's too deep.
I don't even know who sings that song.
I don't know, man.
I just have like the vaguest even memory of that song, so I just wanted to hear more of it.
Too bad no one on this planet Earth knows more of that song.
No.
It's
impossible.
impossible.
It's impossible.
Oh my God, we've been starting to get that commercial again.
It's back.
It's back.
Yes.
We thought it was impossible that it would come back, and yet.
And yet it's
And
back.
yet.
It's Len. Len.
What the hell is that?
That's the Steal My Sunshine people.
Did they do anything else?
Apparently. Everyone keeps putting it
The
in
Vocaloid?
in quotes. Is it in quotes always? Or are you just putting it in
Is
quotes?
it always like this? Or
Chad, are
is
you
it...
doing a bit?
No, it's Len. Steal My Sunshine.
Is it in quotes?
It's just sort of
Is
like
it
a
in
guy.
quotes? I thought it was a Vocaloid.
It's not a Vocaloid.
He does look like every dude that vaguely had that voice in the 90s.
Yeah, he looks like the dude who's like, be my butterfly.
Yeah, he also kind of looks like
Sugar
Limp Bizkit.
Baby?
He
Yeah.
also looks like the Smash Mouth dude a little bit.
Oh.
Yep, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's like, okay, how do I want to...
Looks like he's shooting hoops. Oh, never mind. He's not shooting hoops.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of hoops are we shooting?
I thought it was like the arc of his shot.
Oh, he went...
Pew.
Yeah.
No, I think what I want is that I want to totally spies the sun.
I'm gonna have them trapped.
They're just gonna bounce it between two mirrors and then walk away with it.
We should watch Totally Spies.
I've
should be our
never
next
seen it.
anime that we watch.
Next anime. Full series of Totally Spies.
It was one of those shows where I truly, since yesterday's episode had it and went up and I started thinking about it again, I just stumbled upon it one day while I was like doing fucking nothing during the summer. And I think the very first episode I saw of it was one of the like more insane episodes.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, huh?
What happened in it? Do you remember?
It was the conceit, because it's like a villain of the week type thing. So their type thing is that they were stealing body parts. So they had these machines where if they wanted to like take someone's legs, like, oh, you have nice legs, they could switch it out with like their legs.
Whoa.
So that you, like I said, it's all very like, not thinly veiled, pretty well veiled fetish content.
Yeah.
So, you know, like one of the girls like, oh, we're taking her legs. So then she ends up with like these very muscular legs. While like the villain gets like the nice, like, you know, formly legs and shit like that. That was the very first episode I saw. And I was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know, they could like, you know, it's just like they'll take like, you know, people's features and switch them out, and it's very
Yeah, I just remember when I watched it, even at whatever age I was still like, something's weird about this. I was like, something's just not right. And I don't know what it is because I'm not old enough to have the words. I've never heard the term fetish content before.
I think it's because I was like at the age, and you know, we are millennials. We grew up in that weird era of the internet. So I had already been on DeviantArt. So I'm just like,
you're like, this is that.
Time of the internet. Weirdly enough, before it was all ads, but also it was all banner ads.
yeah.
You looked at any website and it was like, here's your content, here's a banner, these are all banners, here's a banner that's just gonna like pop up. I guess that is how the internet is right now.
Today,
huh?
yeah, it's even worse today than it was then.
It's worse than ever, but also
But this took like 5 times as long.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it's insane because we also didn't have internet on our phones.
That's true.
So everything we did was on like a computer screen.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, you were doing some weird shit on the family computer.
It was the only place to do
You
it.
just did not care, huh? That's crazy. Totally Spies was crazy.
Nowadays, if you open any web page on your phone immediately becomes an inferno of overheating.
That's true.
I'll play like games that like look better, you know, than like PS3 games on my phone, and my phone's like, no problem, dude. I open one web page to try to like read an article, and my phone is like an inferno. It's burning up trying to load all the ads and like popovers and slide overs and slip sliders and
hey, do you want to enable notifications so that you can no? Hey, will you allow cookies? Do you want to see the cookies?
Your iPhone is hacked. I'm going to quickly open the App Store for you so that you can download this antivirus.
Yeah.
Without asking. Thanks. Girl, I'm just trying to read my BL. Stop.
But I will say, at least we're no longer in the like spyware era where you would just like download something and then your entire computer would be completely ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd go
Which
to
happened to me so many times.
you'd go to download your song off Napster. And you would be like, all right, which version of Be My Sunshine should I download? Is it Be My Sunshine or B_my_sunshine 2? Or...
And if you pick the wrong one, you're getting so many porn pop-ups.
Yeah, your computer cooked.
It's cooked. You have to
Your
reset the whole thing.
We'll have to know.
that happened to my friend. He shared his computer with all of his siblings, and of which he had several. My friend being the youngest sibling at the time. And his brother downloaded something bad. Honestly, he was probably trying to download some sort of anime, but it infected his computer by every time you turned it on, the only things that popped up was porn, like in a browser. And it would just like have these pop-up porn things. There's nothing you could do to turn it off. Like It was insane. And they did not tell the adults about this. And then the babysitter came, but the babysitter brought their like younger kid, and the younger kid was like, "Oh, a computer," and turned it on. And my friend was like, "No, get away!"
Avert your eyes.
Exactly. This is them trying to steal the sun.
Aww.
This is a cute image.
Yeah, this is wholesome. They're dumb.
Will
They're just
this
like,
work?
this is how they stole that laser beam on Totally Spies.
Yeah, exactly. They were like,
The
I saw
only
this on
show
Totally
I
Spies. It worked then. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yay!
Wahoo!
Yippee!
Now I press every button. Okay.
Stop the share.
Stop the share.
Okay.
Is my hair drying in a way that is somewhat normal? I hope so.
What goalie do you look like now? Chat. What do I draw? Chat.
What's your Korean draw?
What's your Korean draw?
Squeeze busy baby.
Stop talking about porn.
Now.
Leg TF, don't say that. Illegal.
We gotta wait for the delay to get the suggestos coming in.
Thinly veiled fetish content, obviously. That's what my stuff off of Drawfee is for. Get.
I'm trying to think of other funny quotes from Clara today. Oh, she did say something like, we were playing with her puzzle pieces, and she made a bunny and a ladybug, and she kept like taking the hat that we made off of the bunny and putting it onto the ladybug. And she went, "Mr. Bunny's sad now. That's funny."
Ha 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 ha.
We're like, no.
No, yes, we like when men get sad. We like when men get sad.
To be fair, it was also Mr. Ladybug, so it was man on man crime.
Aggression, yeah.
I like that someone said Kamina, but I also like that someone said cow from Neopets. Oh, I'd love Six said that. That's just...
Yeah. Also, hot Senshi.
Senshi panty shot.
Hot Senshi. Check it and see.
I did see someone say cat Senshi earlier.
Oh, that's cute. There's a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Cat Senshi panty shot?
Cat Senshi panty shot?
You just keep looking at our cat.
Well, look at her. She's so cozy.
She's in the corner and she keeps covering her whole face with her paws.
Getting into cuter and cuter positions. She's also in this bed that we've had forever. That we have this like corner bookshelf that Karina, you probably remember from the old apartment.
Yeah.
And we had a cat bed on there, but we got rid of some of our stuff before we moved. So the shelf under it is completely open. And I just put her old bed on there that she absolutely loved, just to see if she would use it. And the answer is yes. Yes, she loves it. And the walls are high enough that when she lays down on her side, it's like over her. So she's like in a little fort.
She looks like a hockey puck.
She looks not dissimilar to Godzilla in the Roman Coliseum.
No, Godzilla looks like Olive.
Yeah.
Olive was the original.
Olive came first. Is this too much? Whatever.
Are you drawing? Which one are you drawing? Panty shot or a cat?
Benchy, panty shot. This
Nice.
is how they like always draw him in the show.
Yeah.
Okay, stop drawing white lines on that, Karina. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just draw him like my friend's cats being all cute.
Yeah.
The
She's
cats that are so fucking cute. Sorry, Olive and Joy. They are my favorites. I'm sorry.
What the fuck did you just say?
There are bosses.
They're gonna watch this later.
Well, I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. They were being so fucking cute, especially the one with the real Gojo ass eyes. Did I send you the picture where she has like Gojo's eyes?
You showed it to me.
Yeah.
When I was over there. Hello?
Hello?
It's the cat.
The cat.
It's the cat seeing into infinity.
Whoa.
I just love her so much because
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
she's such a pretty cat and she's so soft and she's such a fun shape and like she's a former stray, so I'm like really honored that she likes me so much because she's very shy and but she gets like really fucking hype whenever I come over and just wants to like hang out. And but it kind of got to the point where she was like, oh, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat until you pet me without the other guy in the room for 10 minutes straight. And I'm just gonna sit here and purr very loud instead of eating. And I'm like, please eat, please eat. The other cat is the orange one who's just like at the door, like, let me in, let me in.
With a big
like,
fist.
Girly
Pounding.
pop, you gotta eat. And she's like, no, I'm having the best time. But yeah, I just love them so much, even though the other Mr. Orange was being so fucking annoying.
I mean, that's what orange cats do.
Oh, the girls are fighting.
Oh yeah, I sent a picture of the girls fighting.
That's
they're
so cute.
brutal. Action shot.
We had the windows open for the first time in forever a couple of days ago because the weather was nice. And they go absolutely bananas when the window's open.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Instead of yawning all day, I'm excited and energetic.
Wake up, Jacob.
I don't need to
Please.
wake up. I just have to do this for one more hour and then I'm done.
You can go back to sleep, actually.
I can be as tired as I want to be.
Do you want to watch a movie tonight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have some popcorn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What cats do?
We gotta figure out what movie mood we're in. I have some suggestions.
Chat, what should we watch?
You have any suggestions?
What's the hot movie right now?
What you got, chat?
We gotta wait.
Yeah.
The YouTube delay makes my life so hard. I hate waiting, even for 10 seconds. The wrong trousers. Wallace and Gromit, baby. Wally.
The Dev Patel movie. Are you talking about Monkey Man?
Isn't Talk to Me the movie you were just telling me about?
Yeah, I was thinking about watching. That was one of the ones I was going to suggest.
Wow.
For tonight.
Maybe that's the one then.
That Australian horror movie.
Don't tell us to watch Madam Web.
That one. Oh my God.
Get out of here.
Milk movie. Lara Croft milk movie.
Honestly, after all that talk, yeah, actually, why not?
Why not? I remember seeing the original Tomb Raider in theaters.
The original Milk movie in
the
theaters.
Original Milk movie. Everyone was like, "Oh, Angelina Jolie's so hot, bro."
So many people, there's so many different takes coming in on Talk to Me. Talk to Me is a banger. Bro, Talk to Me is sad as hell. Talk to Me is good. Talk to Me is good. Talk to Me is so upsetting. Excited. I saw some scenes from it, so.
Spoilers.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this pose is phenomenal.
I'm loving this.
He's just a cat.
I would rub his belly and then he would smack me.
Yeah, he would cook you.
Cook my ass.
That'd be an underdrawing one. Why not? It's just the three of us today.
Yeah, do it.
We should each take up as much time as we want to.
Yeah. I'm in the mood for nothing. The answer is nothing, actually.
I love his eyes.
I was gonna say something.
Why am I being called from Georgia?
There's no good reason you could be. No one in Georgia has any reason to contact you.
I was half tempted to pick it up just to see what it was, but
once you pick it up, you invite more.
I know. Then all of them get.
All of Georgia knows your location.
Then they all see that I've picked up. I hope they leave me a voicemail.
My favorite thing will always be that I get a million fucking spam calls from Texas, and they're all for my parents because we're all on like a family plan. And then I tell my dad about it, and he's like, "Well, I don't get any of those." I'm like, yeah, it's because I get all of them.
Yeah, you're taking the hit.
You're welcome.
And you're not even in Texas.
Yeah. One of these days I'm going to reply and just sell your house to one of them. Fuck you.
You're like, yeah, sure, I'll sell.
Yeah.
How much?
You got an offer?
$10? $12?
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
It's
Trina,
yours.
I have a Clip Studio question for you.
Yeah.
How did you just blip that one layer into an underdrawing? How'd you do that so fast?
The blue?
Oh.
I'm like, I forget if these show up when I'm only sharing Clip Studio, but on that little thing where it's like the blue layer and then the white layer. So that's the layer color. So I think it defaults to this blue. So when I set something to like a sketch, half the time I'll just like set it to the blue. So it's like a little easier for me to see because I always sketch in black.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But you can also change what color you set it to whatever. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I've really taken a liking to that feature. I recommend trying it out and shit. it's actually been instrumental for me learning how to set up the risographs. So yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How handy.
I did not know you could do that, so.
I don't know
helpful.
what the equivalent for that would be in like Photoshop or anything, because I've never found it, I guess. But yeah.
The equivalent in Photoshop is you can't open any files.
You can't
And then
save.
you have to turn off your graphics card, and then the files won't save, and then you can't scrubby zoom, and then everything lags, and then it crashes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's
Yeah.
why I don't usually do it in Photoshop.
Someone in chat earlier was asking about your Riso layout process. I don't know if that's easy to talk about without like visually showing it, but
I mean, I'd be happy to visually show it if people are interested, if that's an okay thing, like just the 10th anniversary one.
that's
I think
fine
so.
with me.
Go for it.
I'd
The
like to look at
breakdown.
it too. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll just stop and do it now. Who cares?
If you want to like hide your screen by like stop sharing so we don't see anything.
I mean, there's nothing really to hide per se.
I don't think anything will pop up because
Yeah.
she's just sharing Clip Studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're okay. Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
should
mostly
be,
just because it's showing the art of it. But yeah. So as you can kind of see in the lower corner, this is a 3-color one, because this is how the Riso works, is that you pick the ink colors that you're using, and so it's separated by each color. So that's the yellow layer, that's the blue layer, and that's the pink layer. I feel like I have like a fucking like massive brain anytime I do one of these, and then I try to talk about it and I feel like I sound incredibly disgruntled. So sorry if none of this makes sense. But because the way that you set these up is that you're really only printing with one color, but you can change the opacities. So I use the layer color setting. I set it to the color of the ink because what you're actually looking at is just black. It's not even black and white. Like the white's just the paper. It's like only black at the various opacities. So the way that this kind of this one specifically, since there were a lot of like color mixing in this one, the way that I set it up is that will it help if I just like bring this? Can you see the layer panel?
Yeah.
Did you see it when I popped it out?
Yeah, I
Never.
still see it.
Okay. Because the way that I have it set out for these is that within each folder, you know, the entire folder is, again, this is all black and white. So the entire folder is set to be the ink color. But I have it separated so that each layer is in opacity. So, for example, the line art on all of these was on the 100 layer. So the line art's at 100 opacity for this and the blue. That's why it was able to look so dark. And then these are the colors that are 90 opacity. I'm just going to put this back now because it's going to be annoying. This is the backdrop, and that's sitting around 70. The text is 100 opacity. This is all the fill that's at 80. No, just kidding. That's at 100 for some reason. Whatever. This is the fill that's at 70, 60, 50, 30, 20, 10. So,
And this is big brain stuff.
So all of the colors were just mixed as I did them, but because you only want to use black ink because it'll make it like, you know, it's that's how you print it. So yeah, and then same with any of these other layers. Like I wasn't using like every opacity number. I was just doing it in increments of 10 because that's easy. But like these are the ones that are 100% opacity, gonna print in yellow.
It's a really messed up smiley face in the middle.
Yeah. And then that's 80, 75%. This is to make the reddish text that was at 80% up there. These are 80% fill, etc. 40, 30, 2010. So yeah, so I just have it set up. And sometimes I'll just do this all on one layer because you just give them, when I submit the files to the printer, it looks like this. Because then they just print each, it's like screen printing. So this is the layer that's going to be printed using the blue ink. This one, the yellow, this one, the pink. And then you layer them and they come out looking like this.
Man, that's so cool.
If that made literally any sense.
It makes sense to me.
How'd you figure out like what percentage made which colors? Like
fucked around.
Oh, okay.
Trial and error.
Because I did this at like a really high DPI, so it actually looks like really garbo at 100%. Like you can see with Legsy, there's a lot of artifacting and shit. Because I was just fill bucketing it. So especially again, since I've been doing it all in Clip Studio, is I just keep everything set to black and then also transparent. So I'm just like fill bucketing everything in, and then each layer is corresponding to the opacity, so it's not layering within itself, et cetera, et cetera. And then when you print it out, you don't see all that nasty artifacting because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Because the other reason, like the Anime NYC one, that one I did basically this exact same way, except I kept flattening the layers down. So then I realized, I literally don't even have to do that. I can just make a million layers within a folder. So, and
it's
then
like
when
a good
I
way
submit,
to keep it organized.
Yeah, and then when I submit the print file, especially since I do it as a PSD, this setting doesn't carry over to the PSD, so it literally just looks like this. Which is exactly what you need, because all you're working with is black and the opacity. So yeah, it's been very fun to figure out.
I've been really enjoying how they've all come out and like been looking. They have such like a textured like look to them. They look like a real thing.
Yeah. And this was also a really good way to do it because I've been working with like the print shop that did these prints, Lucky Risograph here in Brooklyn. And they are so fucking nice and cool to work with. And for this one specifically, since the line art is really thin, there's a lot of alignment work that, it can misalign pretty easily. Like print to print, especially with like the Anime NYC Risograph, there's a lot of prints that are like significantly misaligned, where you're just like, it'll look kind of like, a little bit more like this, instead of how it's supposed to look. But, so since I had everything separated so meticulously, that was actually really helpful for them to work to make as little misalignment as possible with the fine line art. So they were super nice about checking in about that and working with me to make sure we didn't have really any misalignments. They were so cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm really glad people liked them. I've been having such a fun time making these, so I sure hope we do more.
Someone was asking what base colors was the anime poster.
I can show that one too. Why not? YOLO and all that. Where's that one? Where the fuck? That one was way more simple or straightforward because I always want to use fluorescence because like that's the main draw to me is that you can't print fluorescence with like digital printing a lot of the time. So this one is way more disorganized than the other one, but it's just blue, pink, yellow. But I liked how this one looked too. I'll have to use this palette again.
It's a really nice palette. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the bright colors because, you can't print like a good, like especially fluorescent pink and fluorescent orange. You can't get those with like a digital printing. So I always use those, which is why with this one, I was just like, I don't care. I'm gonna mix the colors and make it work. We're using fluorescent pink. It's there. The option is there. But yeah, so that's like the rundown.
Yeah, thanks for the peek at the process.
Thank you for letting me talk about it. This one I was really proud of, especially. I truly just sat here and mixed the colors like in a haze. I'm really happy with how it came out.
It's amazing you were able to get so many colors out of 3 colors.
Yeah.
I was
magic.
surprised how well it worked. I was really worried about the greens because they're really not green, but it worked out thanks to good old color relevancy.
Yeah.
Thank you, color relevancy.
Thank you, color relevancy. But yeah.
Sometimes green is not green.
Sometimes green is just like a really like farty yellow and it works.
So
But
true.
yeah, those have been so fun to do. So I am glad that people like them genuinely.
They're so fun. I definitely think it's a thing we should keep doing.
Yeah. Sure. Something I was thinking about, if we ever want to do like more new formats, talk shop while we're on stream, is that Lucky does offer like workshops and stuff if we want to like actually try doing our own printing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. We can record it. We can blog it.
Whoa.
We can frickin' blog it.
We can also just do it for fun.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna have fun, we may as well record it. Did we even have fun if no one saw it?
So true.
I'm not allowed to have fun. I have to work.
Yeah.
We turn it into work somehow.
Well, at least then we can expense it.
That's true. Oh my god. All of you have one really long claw.
Long claw.
We gotta trim that claw, girl.
Gonna trim that that claw.
Whoa.
please ignore me. I just misspoke. Don't laugh at me. I was trying to say clip and shit and claw at the same time. Good Lord.
Yeah, no, it sounded great.
Get me off the stream. Get me off.
Sleepy. He's sleepy.
Don't let me stream right now.
We shouldn't be making him work.
Oh god. Hi, Olive.
We are the ones in the wrong, chat. Be nice to him.
That's like one of my legitimate fears, is that I'm going to like get the wires crossed like that someday and then like accidentally say like a horrible racial slur. Just because I'm like mixing up words in my head and it happens to be like 3 words that all formulate to make something like unforgivable.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roast you for that because I've seen it happen and it is also a fear.
Yeah. Because I know sometimes stuff like that just happens. And when you're recording yourself so much.
Yeah. So
Yeah, as
much
long
of
as
us
it's-
is on the internet.
If you're gonna do it on like an edited thing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's between us and God.
Yeah.
Sorry, Olive, you just have like a lot of goop coming out of your eye. I tried to clear the goop from her eye and she did not enjoy it. Nor did I get it because it stuck to her fur.
She likes that goop.
She does. She's keeping it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did say bussy on Secret Sleepover once, which was very funny.
Yeah.
Like on accident?
Yeah. He was reading a line and he said it. He said like busy or something by accident.
I don't even remember what the original phrase was, but
I don't know. It was
ended up saying Mario's bussy.
Who amongst us has not referred to Mario's bussy though? I'm always saying that.
It always happens. Oh, it was bushy mustache. I was supposed to be saying Mario's. I almost did it again.
Mario's bushy mustache.
Mario's bushy mustache. That is a trap phrase.
Yeah, it sure is. This is so cute.
Just like Senshi's bushy mustache.
This is Sensi's pussy. Sensi, your pussy.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Olive got the goop out of her eye.
Good for her. She's such an
Good job,
adult.
Olive.
This is such a precious drawing.
Yeah, I love his
Precious
facial
moments.
expression.
It's just
It's so sweet. There we
front
go.
and center. Yeah, he's just whoa. All right, there we go.
That's great.
Okay.
Jacob, you want me to draw since you got Kitty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meow.
There's Olive.
Meow. I miss him so much.
You'll see her soonish.
Yes.
Someday.
Someday.
Steal my sunshine. Oh.
What am I drawing?
What should Julia draw? I'm seeing the Fire Lord Dexter's mom. Just a sad man.
Draw all of Hades too.
Oh boy.
There's already so many good characters in Hades 2.
He 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 he.
I'm so psyched.
I still need to play Hades 1.
You're not gonna play it.
Bless you.
I weirdly own it. Thank you.
Yeah, but you're not gonna play it though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's time to accept it.
Look, I did my due diligence of buying it.
Yeah, you supported the art.
Yeah. It's one of those games where, like, I need ample time to get really into it. And then I know that I'll have, like, a great time.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah.
But
Or I
at this
just need
point,
to
you
be,
can
like-
just wait for Hades 2.
Yeah, or I can just like be trapped in a room and I can finally play it. That's basically how I got in, or like how I finally got around to playing Celeste, is that I had a 10-hour flight.
That's the perfect time to play Celeste.
It really wasn't. But I did play it.
What are you thinking, Julia?
I don't know, man. Strawberry Assassin. That's some
Pussy
classic
from
Drawfee stuff.
Mario? Shadow the Egghog?
I kind of drew myself as an egg hedgehog.
You did.
France Gajinka, I got bad news for you. The children yearn for Italia.
Oh.
If only there were like countries, but they were
Yeah.
people. What could go wrong? Scooby Bloodborne?
Scooby Bloodborne. Walking down the street, Scooby Bloodborne.
You have to pick something.
Egg cryptid. Scooby. Draw Len.
Draw Lynn.
I'm going to draw Len from memory.
You barely even looked at him. Or them. I don't even know if it's just him or if it's them. He was just a dude in sunglasses and a backwards hat.
And Julia's going to draw them from memory.
I like that you picked the suggestion that was for the least amount of people. It's not even for you.
It's for all of us who were here the entire stream.
I mean, that's pretty much what he looked like. Yeah, that's correct. He's wearing a tank top. That was him.
He looked like all of those dudes from the 90s who looked like this.
It's not the Vocaloid. This was way before that.
Does that look like the Vocaloid? Also, what Al said, I just want to acknowledge your message, but I cannot answer that.
You have to do your own research, Al.
Okay.
All right, Julia, pick something.
Are we still writing suggestions? Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Benshi's mushy sustache?
Don't say that.
Sorry.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves saying Benshi's mushy mustache. When you say that, it feels like you're eating peanut butter.
Missile ghost trick.
Missile ghost trick. This is a tooth. Why are you drawing a tooth?
I'm not drawing a tooth.
Is this Strawberry
Assassin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some classic Drawfee. We're going back to the classics.
Yeah, we need the office ambience video again.
Yeah.
And play it on the TV.
Talking about Vocaloids reminded me. I've been playing the free VTuber based Vampire Survivors game called Hollow Cure, because I kept seeing that it was like 20,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews, and I'm like, is this game actually good?
Interesting.
It turns out it's actually good.
Ooh,
it's like one of the best.
What is it?
It's like a Vampire Survivors type thing, but with VTubers as characters, and it's got like 30 characters, but it's really well made. Like lots of really different move sets and stuff for all the characters. It's really fun.
Interesting.
And it's free, so I recommend it. Those words shouldn't go together, but they do.
They already did.
They already did. But yeah, if you're looking for something to sink some time into that doesn't cost any money,
there you go.
That's a good one.
Jacob did tell me he was going to play that game, and I looked over and I was like, that's about what I expected. And then like 15 minutes later, I went to go tell Jacob something, and he was farming in the game, and I was like, I'm not really sure what's going on.
It's weirdly
anymore.
Also got a mode where you like buy furniture to put in a house and like do farming and things like that. It's really strange, but is it a gacha? That's a fun part about it too. It is a gacha, but there's no way to pay any money. All the gacha is just in the game as like for fun.
How did they make money off of this game?
They don't. It's like a fan project, so they can't make any money off of it.
Interesting.
It's just completely free.
That's wild. Fans are wild, man. They make some real cool stuff. And just for like the love of it.
Yeah.
Just for the fun.
So cool.
That's what I kept thinking the whole time I was playing. I was like, so much work went into this. And for what? For the love of the game?
Apparently.
Yeah, I only got into it because I was just looking for a Vampire Survivors-esque game to play while I watched YouTube videos.
I truly have just been playing nothing.
No playing.
Yeah.
We're not playing around anymore.
I mean, I obviously never play anything on my computer, even though now I do have 3 games.
Game of life.
Play life by yourself.
But I haven't been playing anything on my Switch either. I was telling Nathan I haven't even finished the Mario game. I got to the last level and then I was like, I'll play this when I think it was right before Anime NYC. And I was like, I'll finish this after Anime NYC. But if I do not like completely succumb to like brain rot with any given game, I'll just stop playing it.
Right.
So I was like so busy around Anime NYC that I just never got back to it because I stopped playing a game for more than a few days at a time.
I get that.
So, and then I just haven't gotten another game since.
Jacob runs pretty similarly.
I guess I sometimes get into the brain rot mode, but it's very rare. Like only very certain games hook me that way.
Yeah, like it needs to be it needs to have like a very solid like amount of content and a gameplay loop to hook me like that. But once I'm in it, I'm in it.
Yeah.
That's why anytime there's like a new Digimon game, you just kind of like stop seeing me for a while.
You fade out of existence.
My work ethic is just down the drain for like a solid 2 weeks to a month.
The Digimon are calling.
Yeah, like Digimon World Next Order, that is the exact type of like gameplay loop that just absolutely wrecked me. I got nothing done for weeks, it feels like.
Then you like come out of it, it's like emerging from a cave.
Kind of, yeah.
Into the sunlight.
Because it was pet raising, time-based, a lot of grinding and like meticulous like, oh, I have to like get to this level in this amount of time or else I'll like, because it's time based, or else I'll miss it and I'll have to wait for my Digimon to die to start over. Shit like that. So I'm like, I would just play it for like hours a day without even blinking. And that's why I can't play Yakuza. Because there's just too much for me to do in those games. And like JRPGs too, like once I'm in it, I'm in it. I don't know if there's specifically a pet raising like mechanic in any of the Yakuza games, but if that's in there, it's fucking over for me.
They have go-karts that you can buy pieces for and race against small children in a basement.
There's so many clips that I see of like things either via like streamers or Onsta just trying to show me things or whatever, where I'm just like, what do you mean this is also in the game? What isn't in this game? There's too many thingies.
Yeah. Those games, if you took all my games away and you were like, you can only play like one series, I would probably have to pick the Yakuza series just for sheer amount and variety of content.
Yeah.
Like that can keep you busy for a long time. If I couldn't pick an MMO.
If that were the case. But I also really like all the Digimon games. I'm just like, should I New Game Plus Digimon Cyber Sleuth?
Could.
What would I get from it, honestly? I like played the fuck out of Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and then I got really bored during 2020, and I finished the Digidex. You know how hard that is?
I don't, but based on your tone, it sounds like it's hard.
Getting every of the like 7 deadly Digimon lords is really hard, but I did it.
And for what?
And for what?
My issue with games, with any games, is that as soon as my brain switches over to thinking, why am I doing this? When I'm eventually just going to stop playing the game, then like it shuts down like the dopamine. And then I just have to like quit playing.
I mean, I guess that's kind of like a good like security measure in your brain.
I guess. For a while, my brain is tricked. It's like, this is great. I love doing this. And then the instant it's like, wait a second, why are we doing this? It's over. It's over for me.
I just like grinding. I'm like a little grind fiend. So that's why doing like all of the Digimon stuff is like really fun for me.
Rise and grind.
Because I can be so annoying about like raising stats.
Sure. Julia, I haven't mentioned it, but this drawing is like really fun.
Yeah,
I didn't expect him to be like Genji.
Yeah, I like the parallels between like the seeds and the design.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted him to have a repeating seed pattern on his outfit.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what kind of outfit would have that. So, he's kind of ninja-esque, but like a jacked one.
Perfect.
Do we want him to have a big eye? I think I want him to have no eyes.
Yeah, no eyes seems right to me.
I like the no eyes.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder.
What's he thinking?
Is there secretly an eye?
Where do I kiss him?
The scarf falls and there's like a beautiful mouth.
Yes, perfect. He's got everything.
Okay, I want him to have the little useless tool that takes off the stems.
Oh yeah, the strawberry like de-stemming scoop.
It's like a little claw, right? Like you push in the button, then you pull it out. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, I think so.
Whoa.
The moon.
Hello? Whoa.
Julia was showing me the other day a new like railroad simulation game that came out.
Oh my god, yeah.
That like is overwhelmingly positive reviews.
I'm still thinking about it.
And I'm like, is this the time when I get into a railroad simulator game? Am I there yet?
Yeah, I'm just like the white dadification.
Yeah. I mean, I already got the truck sim game. I'm not beyond it, you know? This is like the next step.
What have I told y'all? My dad is like, he fucking loved the truck sim. He's like, I hope you guys stream more of the truck game. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
you would.
We're finally appealing to the dads of the world.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a dad that comes to our table at some convention who's like, I really liked your trucking stream.
That's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah, I haven't watched the rest of your stuff, but the trucking, pretty good.
Pretty good. You should make a trucking channel.
Drawfee.
Truck fee.
Oh my god.
Every week we just drive the truck for like an hour and talk about whatever.
It's kind of ideal is the problem.
I know. It sounds like a beautiful thing. It's my new dream job.
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about what else he should have.
Oh, you wanted a title on the game? The game is called Railroader. And I think it just came out in early access. And all the train fans are like, this game has it all.
It's co-op. You can give your friends jobs.
Yeah, that was really appealing to me too. It was like you can get in a server with your friends and have everyone have like their own job so you can like run the train together. Like, that
We should
sounds
do
cute.
that.
We could.
I make everyone on Drawfee buy railroaders so we can
Can expense it.
operate a train.
Hold up. Real shop talk.
Yeah.
Drawtectives. Train sim.
Oh, we
Oh
do
my
a Drawtectives RP train management stream.
Jancy has to drive the damn train.
I think you're onto something.
Think about it.
This is like the new GTA RP that everyone loves so much.
Just role playing our characters trying to like do their own train.
Yeah.
The case brought them to a train, and now they actually like have to take over the train as part of it.
The conductor's dead, so they have to drive it.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's awesome.
Yeah, think about it.
I'm gonna think about it. I might never stop thinking about it.
Okay, calm down.
Drawductors. Condractors.
Condractors.
That definitely flows better. Condractors. You know, this strawberry gives me the vibes of the hot frog.
Oh my god, imagine if they
Ribbit
met.
Ranger.
Yeah, Ribbit Ranger.
Do you think they would kiss?
Yes.
If he could find the strawberry's mouth.
I did have this brief, horrible mental image of when, like, a frog eats and it just kind of like, you know?
Yeah.
Just with the whole strawberry head.
But the strawberry's into it.
Yeah, like that's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Strawbinobi. Shinawberry.
No berry toe.
No berry toe.
No berries?
No berries.
Berry toe.
Berry toe.
Naruto's son.
Naruto's son, berry toe.
Please no.
What else would we have? What else do strawberries got?
Nothing. They're just strawberries. What do you mean?
Delicious flavor.
They have juice.
Well, they got like a
Yeah.
little flower. They got the stems.
Anytime you want to stop, I can hop in for the last drawing.
What if I don't want to though?
Then you don't have to.
It's less work for Jacob.
Yeah. A sword that shines like justice. Where's his sword that shines like justice?
Come on.
He's got the destemmer and a spoon.
Do they shine like justice, though?
Is he in a world with like other strawberry people? Is that why he has the destemmer? Is that how he kills them?
He's
Maybe
in
he
the
uses it on
real
people.
world. Yeah, and he uses it on people.
Oh, like to suck their brains out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I mean, he's an assassin. It's the world of being an assassin, Jacob. You want
It's
to
a
know?
dark world.
You want to know what it's like?
Oh, the assassins.
Oh, the assassins. Zappy did say roots. Maybe he's got like his belt is tied by some roots.
Some cute roots.
Okay. Why is my phone vibrating? I have an email.
Boo.
Boo. I think we should go back to regular mail.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I want to become more inaccessible.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to us, you have to send us a handwritten scroll.
But also, we're not opening a P.O. box.
No, you have to figure out where to send it to.
You got to track me down and then go from there.
And I'll be living somewhere where I don't have a mailbox. You got to get someone to like carry it on horseback.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be great.
You got to do that thing where the address is actually just a series of like directions.
Yeah. Go left past the berry bush. Up 2 hills. If you see the gnarled old oak tree, you've gone too far. And if you see the windmill, there's no going back.
It's got like little gardening shears. He's holding like backwards.
Oh, like ninja style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ninja.
I think I'm done.
Yeah.
You want to draw for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yippee.
Here I go.
Olive, you want to participate? Okay.
There's
Hey,
an
sweetie.
ice cream truck nearby.
You can't just switch laps, Olive.
Yes, you can. That's what she's doing.
I need to sit there.
Well, put the chair here. Put my chair here. You can use my chair. Oliver, are you getting up, actually? There we go. Oh, she's looking... When Olive wants us to get up, she stands in our chair so that we can't sit back down.
Just lift her up. She's smaller than you.
No.
Just
Come here.
pick her up.
Can you move? You're out of here.
He did it. Oh, she went...
Aww. You miss her.
You disrespect me in my house?
Suggestions for Jacob. Please.
Will you still like sunshine?
I'm going to look up the words to that song.
The only other one I remember is he's like, lying on the grass. Something, something, and ass. And I'm something, and
my
me.
ass.
Something sucking ass.
Okay, well, the first verse of the song is, "Hey, Matt." Yeah, Tim?
Hey.
Hey, have you talked to Mark lately? Haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty, down. He looks pretty, down. Yeah, maybe we should cheer him up then. What do you, suppose we should do? Does he like butter tarts? Verse 1. I was lying on the grass.
I was lying on the grass.
A Sunday morning of last week.
Something in my self-defeat.
Yeah, indulging in my self-defeat.
I still know what I want to draw. Draw Matt, Tim, and Mark. I will not. I refuse. Maybe I'll try to do a Hades 2 thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
But who?
I mean, everyone
Hades,
is excited
who?
about Hecate.
Heck.
Hecate.
Which one is that?
She has like a big hat and a cloak,
Oh,
Oh, yeah, she's red.
and her abs are out.
yeah, that one. I saw Bo being excited about them.
Oh, this is the most bow-coded character.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can draw her right now. She's too cool. I don't think I'm cool enough.
I think you could do it.
Right now?
I believe in you, but I would also understand if you'd rather spend more time.
No, I can't do it right now. I gotta draw something easier. I was lying on the grass.
Do you want to draw Needle from the game that seems to never be getting a release? It feels like. Is that her name?
Oh, you mean from Silk Song?
Yeah.
You mean her name is not Needle.
What's her name?
Her name is frickin' Stabberoonie. Her name is frickin' Hornet.
None of these sound
Hornet.
Needle.
She just looks like this.
Sorry, I was being mind controlled. There's a ice cream truck kind of parked nearby, so I'm hearing it. And it's making me want ice cream, so I was looking up ice cream locations near me and their hours. If I seemed like distracted, it's because I have the brain of a child or small mammal. And I just hear sound cues and go, I should look up how long that place is open.
I did just buy ice cream because I saw that our supermarket has dairy-free Ben & Jerry's fish food.
Ooh,
which is my favorite ice cream flavor of all time.
You did really like put me onto that flavor.
It's good.
As like a Texan, I never really ate Ben & Jerry's until I moved here, and I was very like about it. But you talked so much about fish food that I tried it, and it is the fucking best.
It freaking rules.
Yeah, so
that's what fish eat.
You sound so don't you know that I'm basically a fish? I heard an ice cream truck and just started Googling ice cream.
The sun went away and Karina went into hibernation.
Yeah, I thought it was nighttime all day.
Yeah, fish food's really good. The way I like to eat fish food is that I eat around the little chocolate fish and I leave them to the end, and then I get one big spoonful of all of the little chocolate fish, and then they melt in your mouth.
That's a little chaotic, but I respect it.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's so fucked up.
What? You just get one big glob of melted chocolate fish.
Horrible. Rather than having them sprinkled in like with all the other elements.
It's delicious. The ice cream already has chocolate and vanilla in it, so you're already getting chocolate along the way.
I'm just a big proponent of like getting like bites that are indicative of like the whole.
I'm getting two people who agree with me.
I like to have a sampling of everything so that it completes the flavor profile.
I regretfully side with Jacob, but could also understand the appeal. Because I do love that they are shaped like little fish and they have like a good texture. So to just have a lot of them at once would be very exciting, but...
It's also something I find funny about the fish food ice cream is that the fish, they like went so far as to make little like eye details on them.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, y'all like really made these into little fish.
Yeah,
I'm not even looking at them when I'm eating them in like a crazed manner.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go this hard.
They're usually in fact covered in ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. And then they were like, we're gonna go a step beyond and just truly make it little fishies.
Little fishies.
In my ice cream, little fishies.
Oh no, I think the ice cream truck left. I was trying to wonder if it was just gonna like park nearby and I could go find it. I had soft serve yesterday. I'm like such a soft serve fiend that me and my friend, after our doctor's appointments, like met up with basically the single goal of getting soft serve.
I do like a chocolate soft serve, yeah.
Oh, get the chocolate dip.
Yeah.
Get the dip. Are you dipping your shit, bro?
I will. I do regret that I kept it kind of plain because we met up to go to a Soft Swerve, which I believe is like a chain, at least in New York. I don't fucking know. Don't quote me.
Soft Swerve.
But
Soft Swerve.
I just got vanilla. Like I got one of their pre-built, menu ones where it was like vanilla with a bunch of like chocolate toppings because that sounded really good. But I want to go back eventually because they did also have ube soft serve, and I was just like, I'm like too sleepy to build my own, and I don't like the pre-made one on the menu, so I'm just gonna go with the chocolatey one because that sounds good, and I can't remember if I want chocolate toppings on my ube, but I do want to go back and get it and like actually put in the effort to order.
Actually try.
One. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Do you get Tillamook ice cream on the East Coast? We do have it, but we don't have like Tillamook stores, I don't think. Do we?
I thought that shit was like from Vermont. Am I wrong?
No, it's from Oregon. And I know that because one day for a week I went camping in Oregon with my friend, and we kept getting stuck in the town of Tillamook. Like,
oh, that was like the haunted town that
was a haunted town that I could not escape. We drove for like hours in one direction, and we were like passing through the town, and I was like, oh, that's where that cheese comes from, haha. And we kept driving, and then we wound up back where we started somehow. And I was like, okay, because there were like some road closures and things like that, and they were like, here's the trail, or here's like, the detour. And we took it, and we wound up back in the town, and then they were like, go this way, here's an alternate route for where you're trying to go. I went on the alternate route. It brought me back to the middle of town. I drove for like several hours again.
You're just driving around town.
I was like, why?
You were making your way downtown.
So I wound up back in that town like 3 times.
I got Tillamook cheese in the fridge right now.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Ooh.
Not to brag.
It's kind of a brag, but fair.
It's just because I'm better than you.
Uh-huh.
Not like in a braggadocious way, just like that's what the facts are. I don't want to draw anymore.
Okay.
Well, we got 3 minutes.
Do you want to draw a porf?
Close enough. I'll
Do
draw
we
a
end it with a porf?
Those were really nice, by the way.
Yeah.
They were fine. I wasn't having a good time, though.
Well, fair enough.
If you're not having fun, there's no point to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. So just delete. If it ain't fun, delete it.
What the heck does Porfo look like?
You gave it your hair.
What does his hair look like?
It's you had it that time. You kind of, yeah. Basically.
But spiky. Yeah.
Spiky?
Yeah, it's like a little like... Okay.
Da Vinci?
What does he look like?
I
have to look him up.
You had it. You had it just...
It just doesn't seem right. His hair's looked a lot of different ways, it turns out.
Yeah.
It's because no one remembers what
Yeah,
it looks
I think
like,
nobody
honestly.
remembers.
Because Caldwell drew it in passing during a Apples to Apples live stream we had to do.
Yeah. He's just going to be like, see you later.
Hey, thanks for being a patron.
Thanks for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
As a reminder, I'm hosting draw class next week, and it's how to do hand lettering, like fancy hand lettering.
Ooh.
If you want to make your whole alphabet.
Alphabet. Bet.
Alphabet, I'll be there. I'll be there.
So be sure to be at that tier. And you can learn lettering.
You can learn.
You can learn.
If you wanna.
You can learn if you wanna.
There we go.
I guess what I do this stream is just sing what other people say.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, someone's gotta.
Someone's got to do it.
Jacob, you could say you shouldn't let people steal your sunshine.
I would never let anyone steal my sunshine.
So if it makes you happy, you do it.
I would kill anyone who tried. I defend
this is
my
a cute
sunshine.
Porfo.
I do like this Porfo. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks everyone. We appreciate all your support.
Yeah.
We are going to go to bed at 5 p.m.
With our sun lamps blasting.
We're going to go to bed with our sun lamps blasting. Wake up awash in vitamin D.
With a pint of ice cream in our hands.
Yeah. Soft serve all over our faces.
Yeah. Oh, no.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're sorry.